of my meditation challenge, the Angel Face Meditation Challenge. So excited to be here today, and so much gratitude for anyone who's showing up for these meditations, whether you're watching them live or you're watching them later, or you're watching one or you're watching all 7, all 8 that I am about to do. I appreciate you and your feedback, so thank you so much. And today we're going to do a root chakra clearing meditation. So this is going to be a little bit of a visualization technique. We'll be doing some breathing. So I invite you to get comfortable. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit either seated, cross-legged, or seated in a chair with your back against the wall. But we're going to have our backs up, so seated up versus the lying down. We're going to do a root chakra clearing today, meditation, visualization. We'll be here for the next 20-ish minutes, 30 minutes. And my neighbors are like doing yard work and they're listening to AC/DC. So if you hear that in the background, rock on, baby. Don't let it distract you. It's a test. So thank you guys for joining me today. I am Grace. I am here to do this, guide you on this meditation to clear and ground our root chakra. So that's if you're not familiar with the chakra system, they're energy centers that are within our body. There are many different schools of thought and ways for us to describe this. So this chakras is just like an easy, it's not easy, it's very complicated, but a simple way for me to convey the idea that we are working on the lower part of your body, your legs, your feet, and the genitals. So this is a lot to do with fear, doubt, uncomfortability, I don't think that's the word. Being uncomfortable in your body, both through physical pain and also emotional disconnection from the body. So we're just asking to shift the energy in this space. So perhaps your root chakra is closed, or it's moving slowly, or it's overactive, moving way too much. So what the idea and the attempt through this meditation is to bring balance to this energy center in your body. It's represented by the color red. So we're going to call in that frequency of red. And all you need to do is sit cross-legged or feet on the floor, but I want you to be sitting up straight as possible. If you need to put a pillow or lean against the wall, that is perfectly fine, but this meditation will be seated up versus laying down. And we'll just begin by breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Circulating our own energy through our body. And before we open up this space to Reiki, we're just going to check in with ourselves right now, how we feel before we bring in this energy. Maybe you have an idea of a time in your life that caused you some physical discomfort in your body. And it's very common. So you may have an idea of something, or you might not remember a specific instance, but a lot of people feel disconnected from their physical forms. We want to remind you that yes, your soul is eternal. Yes, you have the ability to expand your consciousness, go between dimensions. But we also chose in this time, in this moment, to be human beings, to be in our physical bodies. So let us make it easier for you in this moment, in this time. So just keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. You can close your eyes. You don't need to see me. And we're just checking in with our body first. Maybe you have physical discomfort in your hips, your lower back. Maybe it's emotional discomfort from past relationships, abusive situations in our life, our childhood, fears around receiving. Yes, that can be financial, but also bringing in, allowing other people to come into your life. So we're just asking to shift the energy in here. And now we will begin this healing. So we're calling in Reiki, opening up this portal between us through this video, through all time and all space, so that you may receive this healing. Calling in the holy fire. And we're asking, yes, this energy is sentient. It's going to flow and go where it needs, but we're asking to focus it into your root, to your legs, the lower half of your body. So all you need to do is relax and just continue to breathe in through your nose, out through your nose. And we're opening up this channel to send you this energy now. And if you want to enhance this, you can visualize in your mind the color red. Maybe you have a memory of a specific thing associated with red, like a rose. Maybe you can picture that rose in your mind. Smell it, feel it, know it, sense it. And in your mind, visualize yourself seated on top of an empty bucket. And this may feel precarious, but in your mind, we don't need to think about physical ailments or issues that may stop us from seating on top of this bucket in our mind. And the bucket is face up, so you're seated on the rim. And in my mind, this looks like one of those Home Depot buckets that are orange and large. So this is, it's a 3-gallon bucket. We're going to ask you to allow yourself to release into this bucket any fears, traumas, discomforts, memories that may be trapped in your root chakra. And you might have a conscious awareness of this, and you can think, I'm sending the trauma from 5th grade into my bucket. And maybe you don't have an awareness of this, but we ask through energy, without words, that you can release these feelings, memories, pain into the bucket. You can visualize it streaming out of the back of your spine into the bucket. dripping like water, and filling it to the brim with anything we no longer need, want, or desire. And if you need help with that, you can call in. Well, we do call in, and we have called in your guides, and just ask them to show you what needs to be released. And this may come in as a memory, or it may come in as an unconscious feeling. But allow yourself to release into this bucket. And we're still breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, circulating the Reiki throughout our body with our breath, with our lungs. And feelings may come up, they may surface, and they may not be the feelings you want and desire in this moment. You may feel anger. You may feel sadness. And that is okay, because we need to move through these emotions to release them. We can't release them if we don't allow them to expand within us. If we ignore them and push them down, this is how they get trapped. So we may be resurfacing some feelings and just keep breathing through it. And we're asking the Reiki to flow through into the root to help this process along. In through the nose, out through the nose. And when this bucket is filled, you can stand up in your mind and pick up the handle. And these feelings, these thoughts, these emotions, these memories that you have released, maybe feel like they're sloshing about as you begin to pick up this bucket. And some of them may drip off the top, and that is okay. So allow yourself to grab the handle of this bucket and walk now. So in your mind, you can look down at your feet. And you may not be able to see this, but sense and feel and know it. Know that your feet are walking, holding this bucket. And it feels heavy, but it feels much lighter now that it's not inside of you anymore, doesn't it? And we take you to the top of this hill, paved hill. And there's cars driving up and down, passing you by. Remind you of all the moments in your life where you feel like life has passed you by. Allowing the release of any regrets. And knowing that what was meant to happen, happened. And we can make our choices different every day. Clean slate. Feels good if you let it. And begin to walk down this hill. And more of these feelings in your bucket may slosh out the surface. Allow them to be released. And you may feel a little wobbly walking down this hill, for it is steep. So maybe you need to walk crisscross to stay grounded with this heavy bucket. And we're approaching the bottom of this hill now. And at the bottom of this hill is a small dirt patch with a well. And breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, in through the nose, out through the nose. Allow yourself to visualize, feel, sense, or know that this well is here in front of you. And we have a conversation asking them, the people of the well, if we give them the feelings from our root we have released, can they transmute them for us? And we receive the answer yes. So know when you release this, it will be transmuted to usable energy. Do not feel guilt, shame, feel pressure or pain, feel like you're causing other people trauma for letting go. Release that idea in your mind and allow the earth, allow the well to change this energy for you, shift it so that it may become usable energy. And I invite you now, bring up your bucket, and your arms may be shaking and it may be really fucking heavy, but begin to pour this water, the water of your memories, your root memories, into the well. And breathing in as we release, breathing out as we bring in the opposite. Try something different this time. And watch as these feelings, these emotions, all pour from your bucket until it is empty. And when it is empty, you can leave it next to this well. For the people of this energy, this space, they will use it. And with that newfound sense of release in our root, grounding in our body, we can begin to walk up this hill from whence we came. And at the top of this hill is a little building, perhaps an old church, abandoned by time. There's a stained glass window with an orchid, displaying the image of an orchid, purple orchid, through the panes of glass. Allow this energy to reflect off of your skin, sending you healing, sending this Reiki, this light into the space that we just cleared to be filled up with positive feelings. And looking across the room, you see a window. Just panes, window panes. And there is no lock. You can slide it open easily. So you can walk over to this window. And open it up, allowing your spirit, your energy to climb through this window. And on the other side of this window is where you are now. Maybe you're in your room, your office, your car. Hopefully you're not driving. But this window takes you to wherever you are now. And your spirit looks down on your body, and we merge the energy with your body now, bringing you back into your body. All the way into the root, expanding this energy into your body, sending you back. And you can begin to move your shoulders, perhaps do a little stretch above your head, back and forth, move the side body. Bring your hands to your heart, feeling your heartbeat. You're really in this. You are human and you have a heartbeat. Bring your hands to third eye center, prayer position, giving thanks and acknowledging this healing, this energy, giving thanks to our angels, Reiki, the holy fire, any energies or beings that were here with us today to help us with this work. Giving thanks to ourselves for showing up again. And bring your hands down. Closing this portal through all space, all time and all space. So the energy, this healing may remain enclosed in this recording. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Coming back into your body. We are back in our body. Back in our body. And so it is. So thank you to everyone that joined today and to anyone that watches this later. It's really awesome for me to do these and it feels so good for me. So I'm glad to get any feedback. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me about your experience. You're so welcome. And if you've never done Reiki, that energy moves through your body for the next few days. So drink extra water, eat extra food, allow this shift to take place. You're so welcome. Thank you for joining me. And we'll be back tomorrow for another meditation. Every day is going to be different, but I really feel like we will go through all the energy centers throughout sometime in the next 2 weeks. So today was the root, so we begin that shift. And maybe we'll do the sacral tomorrow, maybe we'll do something else. So stay tuned. I'm saving all of these to my IGTV, so if you watch some of this and you want to come back to it, it will be there for you. Anytime you watch these meditations or healings, you will receive new insights, and that might come as thoughts, feelings, emotions, physical sensations, memories. And you also might not feel anything, but allow yourself to release any questions and doubts that you have around if this is working or not, because it is. So thank you so much. I'm Grace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.